Mene wane ko na ebo, mene wane bom didie. Hey, Ghana fo, mukasa, mupasem, mupenchidemu. Asem bi asasi John Dramani Mahama so ye korana. Mesi yadi ni si akonwa so be se wa mante mai. Enso nsam ne doso. Iye amagana gisa ya mpajo obi ansi akonwa so. Agisa obi anyi ni din na ya sha ase chese. Ni ekoso wo mu bia no. Wo mo de ba beto abonti. Mu be kaya enche ekora John Dramani Mahama ekofa private jet bi e de ko ba bi koye enche so de koye edenyo. Na enu achi no ensem bi esore se ai Akufo do te akonya so okofa private jet ane board mu twabo no mu di papa ya tem na bi kan ne mane ne yiri na ene John Dramani Mahama won so akofa bi na unim se nye nipa nyina ene betan wo ene nye nipa nyina so ene bedo enti John Dramani Mahama private jet okofa e ho sensem asan asore dedende na nyame a oidoye nyina ogbe nyina ho ban no former defense minister papa bi wababonten wadi details ni nyina da aba betudwa say ye po say John Dramani Mahama okofa private jet say ye ni nua Ibrahim Mahama dia e no okofa ye say mpo esefata say di wusi Ghana ama Ghana konwa so a etwa say we de eye family affairs e di bom e say an me nua wo private jet me kofa na me de atukwan esefata na say ensefata former defense minister ed information ni nyina ababonten enu ntimo me ankohwe video na yentie
mete on kasisia.
Yes, me that's not me see me TSS on or say on you see presidential jet, you know. Not some, but as for the jet and Kasadi, it is good enough to be used. President Nana Akufo-Addo was starting you see the refurbished jet, you know, from April, May, June, July, August, September, up to even December, or you see jet. I was even just telling them, say, on the 23rd of December, now, it's in top shape. On 29th, you know, he's been using that jet. Or he's used that jet to France, he's used that jet to the UK, or you see to Nigeria, to Ethiopia, or African Union, or you see that jet virtually every time. Even back then, the speaker anchors said, so, oh, you see that jet, you know, to Nigeria before, last year. So, most of you see that jet, you know, I don't know, I'm in TSS, so, the only problem, say, would be, you see commercial. I want to make that point clear. Say, yeah, as minority, even including me as a member of parliament or former defense minister, this is a problem. Akufo-Addo himself used commercial several times. Because I say the Emirates, or you see several times for British Airways, or you see the Debia, he's always used commercial as president several times. Qatar Airways, or you should be. So it is not strange, say, we are president or obey you so. But when your jet is there and you decide, say, me, you so, either be you see me brother dear, which is a gift for which you must declare to the state. Because some people will give that, you have to pay what gift tax. It's a free. So be more gift, you have to pay gift tax. You have to be very careful, especially President Burkina Faso contractor giving a gift and turned out to be something that was tied to a contract. Ibrahim Mahama, if you remember very well, and Senate President Bakono or the mines, bauxite, the Ibrahim company. So you have to be very, very careful when you are a president and come back and you are using the assets of that person. What is it tied to? But for now, the jet is serviceable, very, very serviceable. It is very, very, very good shape. There's no problem with it at all. And pilots are who uses pilot. They were the same pilot that were flying when I was president. Same pilot. Akufo-Addo wants to pilots. The only person who was standing was the CDS then, the chief of defense staff, not C. So your CDS are. It's a new point say you'll be flying the president, you and the president and the plan they be you're correct. Apart from that, once the pilots be it was the same pilots.
Okay. So Usha and someone Monsua come from Mampanyi camp. Almost say Oma requested for a detailed report of the presidential jet from the communications squadron unit of the Air Force. Omonsa Nyanka report now they cannot fly the presidential jet.
Well, it is up to them to decide what they want to do. But on him say, why used to the military helicopters before?
Yeah.
Or call Bokuno, you see military helicopter. For me, I would trust the presidential jet better than the helicopter. I was a minister and I know what I'm saying. Or call Naligo, you see military helicopter. But if you can use the helicopters, then you can use the jet. What is it? What is so special about the report of the jet? Is a report, but the helicopters you don't need it.
Maybe I know the Oma producer man because this is also a matter of risk.
It's the same thing. Or besides the inventory of a report on communication squadron. The squadron includes all those assets. Includes the helicopters, includes the presidential jet, includes everything. But let me see, there is no problem. My hand over knows not a woman. It was in there said aircraft way is serviceable, is good, can be used. Me see way Castaway is good, it can be used. Castaway and me a spin for servicing. The other one no a hanger Ghana hire it will go into Spain. I gave them all the details of all those kind of things.
Okay.
And see, I told them everything. I say we presidential jet is in good condition, is being used and can be used. Okay. Castaway is being used and can be used. The other Casa was Spain, and the third one no, it is in Ghana here in the hangar. We are preparing to take it also to Spain.
Okay.
So it is not something that man catch them. Listen, and when we met as members of the transition team on the security, Nami a chairman of the transition team on infrastructure, but I was also part of the security. Make a show. So we are good. But for the presidential jet, it's in good condition.
Okay.
I feel a mistake by the president to be using new brother aircraft when you have the Ghana has bought an aircraft for you. We prayed that everything should be okay. But if there is a security breach, it will be very embarrassing to our nation as a country. It's not good at all.
Okay.
Your own asset where the military is in control. And they are some of the best pilots you can find. You are your own asset where the military is in control. It is their duty to protect the president by air, by sea, and by land. It is their duty. And they will do it with their blood. They will sacrifice their life for you. And he said, all assets are military there a year juma. It is important that you use that asset.
Okay.
If you decide, say, for some reason, no worry, report, I don't agree with that type of thing. It is serviceable.
I say, serviceable. I'm saying on the same presidential jet issue, when you were in the majority and more government, and who issue by, and you said on the floor of parliament, say, "Sir jet, some mampanyi the two kwaya on to me in Gary womb." Now,
you are listening to too much propaganda. Go back and read my statement. I never said such a thing. Go and read my statement. Go and read my statement. It is a lie, complete lie. There is no way in my statement I say what me Jarum. Let me say you are listening to NDC propaganda too much. It is not correct. I never said it anyway. It said what me Jarum. I use the word say unto me freshen up.
Freshen up.
Yes, I use the word say if a president travels today and so I want me freshen up. That's what I said. I never use the word say unto me Gary. Don't listen to any propaganda.
Okay.
Go back to my statement.
Okay, so now no sir presidential jet our devices are now near my ubetimi freshen up maybe
no the main thrust of my argument was not about the freshen up.
Okay.
The main thrust of my argument at that time was say, not a fuel problems. There were problems, and it had to do with fuel problems. The movement of the fuel through the engines and all. Now it was giving feedback that it could give you a false feedback. Say there's no fuel. Meanwhile, there's fuel. President had to do emergency landing in America because of that. Until the court. So we took it to France, where the manufacturers are. That is to the manufacturer, the salt. So the salt, spending just 1 month to 8 months that we used to be able to work on it properly. Since it came, the president has been using it. Since April was too quiet. So it has not had it. We don't have any problem with the jet any longer.
Okay.
But that was my trust of the matter. Say there were problems.
That's a freshen up. Wasn't the main issue with it?
No. It had nothing. It was just a side issue that we're talking. Somebody now will be beside. And I told beside a question. I told you that look, the person had to ask, and I told them, say, look, now you were 2 jets. President for ordered 2 jets. Casino Kitwa, and when mills came because of politics, the Mills administration decided, say, and I said that it was a wrong decision because there's a meeting as a president, or Bibia as a president, or to me, fat journalists, or to me, fat businessmen, or to me, fat eminent Ghanaians who will help him in his work. It is just he and his security. Even that, president and to me, freshen up. Even others says, oh, your president, oh, your team to say president, you are always suffering that aircraft. These are the issues. Until we know that a backup aircraft. That's how it was ordered.
Okay.
The big one was the main aircraft, and we not a backup aircraft. For some political reason, Kaisa Bruhaha about the aircraft acquisition mills in Mahama, who use aircraft agenda. So when the aircraft came, they had to cancel to cancel the big one, which would have served the nation better.
Okay.
Because one, now Miss Mikasha almost said one, and Kablasta squad, Echo ball footballer. So that jet could have been used because it could carry over 50 people. So I saw your 4 Lebanon, that jet could have been used. There are several things that jet could have been used to do a lot of things.
Okay. So
your president now state visits that it is your duty to carry businessmen along so that we introduce our businessmen to the other businessmen of the other different countries. And when your president, you want to make sure so you can freshen up in the aircraft to be able to attend meetings instead of going 1 day ahead.
Okay.
Because as we stand today, say, Ghana president, you have to go 1 or 2 days ahead of every meeting because you can't freshen up. You have to now go to your hotels, freshen up, make sure, say, BBI, you are set. But in another aircraft, you can dress in there. Make sure you freshen up and dress properly in the aircraft. Step in the aircraft, hold your meetings, and come back so that you don't waste all our money in hotels in the BBI with whoever you are wasting our money with. Sana Mikaya.
Okay.
But you are listening to propaganda to my and this is propaganda.
Yeah, fine. And to finally, Mona Moye opposition, I was with me holding buying accountable until when? If the president decides to still I'll be fly on a brother, what will be the next line of action?
Jet problem SMO. Now it was the chief whip of the NDC, majority chief. No, really see topic. So I want Ghanaians to know, say, is our matter. For some reason, they assume, say, the jet issue, it's our weakness. So we decided to raise it. And I decided to point out the facts to him, say, one, or say, Akufo-Addo rented a private jet to be in Ghana. And I told him that, the cry. Akufo-Addo has never rented a private jet to be using around Ghana. 1. 2, now, or see, Akufo-Addo has never flown on a commercial. And then so Akufo-Addo has gone on commercial several times. British Airways, Emirates several times. And several times. I was the Minister for Defense, and I have to go to the airport every time. And now I have to be there. When he's coming back, I have to be there. Into me name the aircraft that he was using. And he went on commercial several times.
Okay.
So I told him, thirdly, Mikacha said President Mahama was renting private jet when he was president. between 2013 and 2016, he rented private jets several times. Global Express. Now, because I said, Prez Mahama said, when he was president, didn't he rent private jets or rented private jets several times? And yeah, Kufa don't qua. And to make a chance, Prez Mahama said, was he not renting private jets?
Okay.
He did rent private jets. And these were the issues I mean, really see. And I told them, say, as we stand today, your private jet is in good condition.
All right.
And it is up to the president why he's not using it. Mr. President, sir, the jet is in good condition. Why are you taking gifts from people? Have you declared the amount of money that was involved? Who paid the ground rent? When I as our ground rent, you know, is it the state? Who paid the fuel? How much was involved? Have you declared the gift? What you're trying to gift tax to the state? Because Obima will give that, you have to declare it.
All right.
That was the problem President Mahama with Kanazoe, because until I declare this, it doesn't matter whether it's your brother, you have to declare it as a gift tax.
All right.
And pay GRA for the gift tax. That's our law.
Yeah.
We are waiting to see. We are waiting to see whether President Mahama would declare the total cost of what the brother has been doing since he became president. So former president or private citizens, that's your cup of tea. Even with that, you have to declare. But as president of the republic, he has to declare how much was involved and pay gift tax to the GRA. But of course, the president does not pay tax, so he may not pay tax. But he has to still declare to GRA, say, me brother or my aircraft, this is the cost of the aircraft. This is how much my brother paid. And your gift, because at the end of the day, your brother may be giving some favors. So maybe you are doing it because your brother knows that you'll get some favors. And those favors may not have come if he didn't give the aircraft to you.
Okay.
So you have to declare.
Thank you very much. Honorable Dominic Nitiu, they have to force the president to declare. I don't pay a better assessor on the Edincomo. Okay.
Wako share video no sa video we edi se wo de wadwen kire so e de eba e wo LORDSON TV promise so sebe enya agro na yedi no wa ha munti e na e wa ha enti wo kwa me se ma like no muru so ma share no ye bebre ma chese comment no enya te se asoli dem aforebo ati ase bebrebe do so poa se ne ebe ya da ne da nyina ya ni beje ne ye de nsem bi se ya ekoso wo mampani aso ye ne chese ne aka nyina da ye mfa mesemo e wo LORDSON TV promise edi no eye anote wa ba ko pe me se wote se ye fro bi anote wa freme na mi nko siu nipa no e wo Supreme Court efisi obi ene wa aje mepe wari ase makraw
LORDSON TV Pro Max.